There's a tremendous need to raise money for the party, which allows for the dispersing of money both at local and state levels, as well as top-ticket candidates. It has been stated that Bob McGinn was effective at this. Can you please tell us about your past involvement, specifically with regard to fundraising efforts, and how you utilize your past fundraising accomplishments to continue this with the state GOP?
Absolutely. I am probably the most effective fundraiser in the room tonight, by proven track record. Who has, on their own record, raised money for their own plan, not for someone else. I raised $250,000 for Mass Fiscal Alliance at a time when Mitt Romney was sucking money out, Scott Brown was taking money from all the big donors, my friend John Golnick as well, who I actually wrote a check to. So all these folks, and great local candidates, again, Sheila, Rich Bastine, I see around the room. All these folks are getting money. I was a guy with a piece of paper. I built a $70 million business from nothing. Okay? Every money guy in the state, they don't take my calls, they call me. When I sit down and ask somebody for $1,000, my close rate is 75%. All right? Ask Charlie Baker. General Catalyst Partners, his VC firm sent someone to check me out. These guys want to take me public. And I do have to say one more point. Not only can I raise the money, I've committed to raising $1 million in 2 years for local candidates. It's how you spend the money. I built my $70 million business from $15,000. I spent my life doing what people told me wasn't possible. You can't do this. Don't even try, Rick. No, you can't do it. I can do it. Because I've got all of you. And you can do it. Don't let anyone tell you what we cannot do and what is not possible. On a shoestring budget, we can bring this party back. All of us here tonight, every single one of you, we can do it.
Thank you.
Nope, I got it. Fundraising. So I know Rick likes to talk about the $250,000 that he raised through Mass Fiscal. I know $50,000 of that was spent on legislative races. And you know, I myself was part of a team. I helped to lead a team that raised $42 million for Senator Brown's re-election campaign. My own portfolio was 12 to 15 million that I personally raised through events in Massachusetts. And I have to tell you that donor fatigue is out there. It's difficult to raise money in a climate where we continually keep losing. So I know I have a relationship with donors who give constantly. Win or lose, they believe in our candidate. And I know I can raise this money, the money that is going to be needed to run the party. A shoestring budget, I'm sorry, is not going to do it. And we need to raise real funds from real donors, not imagined donors. And I have worked with these people who have given to Republican candidates for the past 20 years. They know me, they trust me because they trusted me with their money at Senator Brown's campaign, and they trust me with their money at the party. And I have spoken with several of them. They're excited that I'm going to the party. They're excited to be able to write checks to the party, not through a candidates committee, but directly to the party, again, because they trust me. They trust that I will be a good steward of their funds, and that I will funnel it to down ballot races so that they can continue to support our candidates at every level of the ticket. These are people who live in the community who want to support the state rep candidate. They want to give money to the state senate candidate. But because there has been very little impact into the party and very little part on the chair to raise money from these folks directly to the party. But I can do that, and I'm excited to do that at the party.